Today, we're taking a closer look at the new model from Phoibos called Eagle Ray. This is the black and gold variant, while it can also be had in white, orange, or red. The watch is a supercompressor styled watch, meaning it has the vintage supercompressor look to it, with dual crowns, inner rotating bezel, and this double-domed sapphire, while the construction is a regular three-piece with threaded caseback. In my opinion, this way you get the best of both worlds. You get the cool looks, but a more robust and reliable modern water resistance. If, however, you must have a real supercompressor and don't like vintage watches, I believe Christopher Ward makes one, but that is way more expensive than this. When it comes to dimensions, it is 41 mm in diameter and with only 47 mm lug-to-lug, pretty wearable even on my 6.7-inch wrist. While the bracelet does have a bit of flare outwards, increasing the lug-to-lug to almost 53, making this small break on my wrist, which I don't like. But if you have a 7-inch and bigger wrist, you should have no such problems. The case has a nice combination of brushed and polished surfaces, and overall the finish quality as well as transitions seem pretty good and crisp. The crowns are both signed, very easy to operate thanks to the diamond pattern grip. The screw-in action is pretty good, with the upper crown used for the bezel and the lower one for setting and winding the watch. The inner bezel has no clicks, which is the only thing I dislike about these types of bezels, but it also means you can align it perfectly. And thanks to the fact it doesn't move the bezel when you press it in to screw it in, the bezel stays where you left it. A much better solution than what we have seen on other brands like Spinnaker, where the crown is friction only and always connected to the bezel. The dial has this embossed sunray effect, and since the grooves are quite deep, it really plays with the light in a striking way. Both the hands and markers are applied in polished gold color, which always goes well with black, and the overall fit and finish seems excellent. One thing that surprised me was the lume. Despite being sand-colored, or old radium as they call it, the whole watch glows like crazy, better than some watches with regular white-colored lume. One visit to their webpage revealed the reason. They applied 15 layers of lume to get it as bright as possible. All I can say is that it worked. This is by far the best lume I have seen on a faux patina styled watch. The hands are simple paddle style and easy to read, and I only wish they made the hour and minute hand slightly easier to differentiate. They're too similar for my taste. The bracelet is of very high quality, with solid links held with screws, solid end links, and a machined clasp, so pretty much perfect construction-wise, but styling-wise, it just doesn't float my boat. It reminds me of the Bond Seamaster Omega bracelet, which I just hate, as it looks very dated and very 90s. But that is just my personal taste, and I understand some people like the style. Other than the bracelet, I think it is one of the best supercompressor styled watches out there. The style, the weights made with an inner AR coating only, and with the bezel operation being possible only when the crown is pulled out, they really got all the details I like right. And all that comes with a fair price of $360. So pretty much everything we're used to seeing spec-wise at this price point, all the way down to the movement used, a Seiko NH35, but with a bit more exotic looks. So if you're in the market for a supercompressor styled watch, I would definitely put this one above Spinnaker and Dan Henry, while Christopher Ward is on a completely different level price-wise. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and found it useful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and until the next video, bye.